This week, the United States military changed how it measured whether a soldier is fit, not weight, not BMI, waist to height ratio, measured right at the belly button, divided by your height. The Army adapted it as the new standard July 7th. The Air Force just gave airmen until this Friday to submit their numbers. If the people whose job depends on being fit just switch to this measurement, it's worth 5 minutes of yours. Here's what most people don't realize about BMI: it's your weight divided by your height squared. That's the whole formula. It has no idea whether that weight is muscle or fat. It has no idea whether your fat actually sits. Two people can carry the exact same BMI, one with it in the hip and thighs, one with it around the middle, and the BMI treats them identically. Waist to height ratio can't tell you everything either, but it tells you something BMI structurally cannot. Whether you have fat sitting where it is actually matters. Here's why that location matters so much. Fat that gathers around your organs, called visceral fat, doesn't just sit there. It drains straight into your vein that runs directly to your liver. It's more metabolically active than the fat under your skin, and it releases more inflammatory signals into your bloodstream. Fat on your hips is comparatively quiet. Fat around your middle is doing something. That's the difference your waist to height ratio is actually picking up on. I learned this the hard way. I went from 220 pounds down to 195. On paper, that's a win. But the real change wasn't the number on the scale. It was what kind of weight I actually lost. My uric acid dropped from 8 to 4. I got off a CPAP machine I'd relied on for years. The scale couldn't have told me that, and it can't tell you either. This isn't just my story. In the largest GLP-1 trials, up to 40% of the weight people lost was muscle, not fat. Rapid weight loss from any method carries some version of that same trade off. The scale doesn't know the difference. Waist to height ratio gets you closer to knowing. Here's the part I actually like about this measurement. You don't need a $40 to $200 scan to get a real read on it. No appointments, no membership, a tape measure, and the height you already know. Measure at your belly button, divided by your height. The Army's cutoff is 0.55. For your own health, closer to zero point 0.5 is the target worth aiming for. This is education, not medical advice. I'm not diagnosing anything. I'm giving you one more piece of information to bring to your own doctor. If you want the other biomarkers your standard lab miss, the free guide is linked below. One quick note: I will never message you privately asking for money, gift card, cryptocurrency, or any kind of investment. If an account claims to be me does, it's not me. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. New videos every week. You deserve answers, not just reassurance.